Sales training today is going to be a little bit of play with some of the fun little objects behind me. And I'm going to talk marketing. I'm going to do it because the guy was really sweet and gave me a gift, but I'm going to get to that in a moment. When you are marketing, have an idea of what you have, what area you're reaching into. In other words, it doesn't matter if what you have is phenomenal. If you're unknown and something is established, what's going to make you stand out? What's going to fit? What is at the very least going to make expectations and then help to get you there? Or better, and here's the real secret to this, who's your audience? Who are you trying to sell? What is your group? So note, when you look at your really fancy scotches, by the way, if there's anything more brilliantly marketed in a more simple fashion than liquor, I don't know what it is. The bottle matters, the packaging matters, the cover of the book matters. This is nowhere more true than wine, which I don't have enough wines here to pull out and try to show. But when you're walking down an aisle of wine and there's 200 different vintages, end of the day, you're going, that sticker looks smart. I mean, that's just what you're doing. And it's kind of where you flow. So I want to go over this for just a moment. I'm going to be quick. When you're looking at your high-end scotches, the bottles speak it. They're elegant. They're like a nice suit. They're colorful. They'll work to have a cork. And if they're going to be a screw, there's going to be some class to it. Maybe a little color to the bottle. Real plain label. Really making a statement of sophistication and wealth. When you get to tequilas, they kind of go with more of a you know, the short, party kind of look. But the one I think are the kings are the rums. You have rums that are so brilliant. I mean, who are you selling rum to? When somebody is buying rum, this is just a few of the ones I want to pull out, but when somebody is buying rum, what are they thinking? What do you think when you hear rum? Yes, you might be thinking, ooh, my trip to Jamaica. You may be thinking, oh, hot rum type. But most people, and even you, I promise, a little bit your mind clicks and goes, pirates. It's the island and it's pirates. Who drank rum? Rum was drank by pirates. By the way, you've got to really step up some classification to enjoy rum straight. And I'll go over that another day. But notice the use of rope. Notice the use of little elements, medallion, treasure map, the bamboo or the rope ties, things to make it look like a pirate. So when I look at the ram, regardless of the class, regardless of the name, regardless of the reputation, you're going to be real tempted to give it a shot because, by jiggers, that looks like a pirate's bottle of rum. And everyone loves a pirate, or at least the story of the playful, gentle kind and all of that. But to get to the one with my gift, because I think this is brilliant. I haven't even tasted it yet, as you'll be able to see. But one of my guys was really sweet, and he came across this and he got it for me. Blatantly, the first thing you see is America. I mean, just straight up. So this is a guy that knew his audience. This is from John Rich, that old band, the one that kind of, when MTV bought out country and western music television, and they have Big and Rich, and they came and kind of modern hip-hopped the country and western world and changed a lot of the direction. This is one of those guys. So what did he do? He's followed the path of a lot of other fellows that very successfully started their own booze. But this is a fellow that's able to say, who's my audience? I'm not going to sell my whiskey to the stuffed shirt 80-year-old millionaire drinking scotch. But I'm going to have to be able to reach out to the Jack Daniels community. How do I do that and make them buy my stuff? Couple brilliant things I think this guy did. First off, reason you got a shot is you're putting your name on it. So good for you. But the next, man, just blatant. It's boom. Red, white, and blue, man. I mean, it is so clear, America. And then I'm just going to own this. We're redneck whiskey. American redneck whiskey for the country and western fan. I mean, dude, know your freaking audience. And here's the real brilliance to me. Everybody always wants to discuss, what are the undertones? What's the flavor? What's the path? Where do you go? What do we do? Blah, blah, blah. This guy tells you straight up, A small batch whiskey with vanilla honey smoothness and a sweet oak finish. $50 says, you know what you're going to taste? A vanilla honey smoothness with a sweet oak finish. And nobody's going to question what they taste because, God bless them, they told them what they were going to taste. 2 brilliant marketing lessons, and this was the only bottle that was necessary in my opinion. Number 1, know your damn audience. Speak to them as clean, plainly, and bluntly as you possibly can. Number 2, tell them what they're going to get. Manage their expectations. And if you manage their expectations, it's good. By the way, have you ever had a whiskey that was vanilla and honey overtones with the sweet oak finish that wasn't wonderful? In my opinion, brilliant marketing. And you want to know the final proof that guarantees you that I am absolutely right? I got a guy that went to the trouble to buy this for me as a gift. Proof the marketing works, which I always appreciate. I have a number of gifts and I thank you all for them. But I just had to share that because I thought there were 2 phenomenal marketing lessons on that little bottle of whiskey that needed pointed out. Thanks, guys.